What's up, guys? Hova236 here, and I'm back with the Raven. Hopefully, I have all the audio figured out. What happened was I had the game audio at like 50, and then my audio at 50 at the same time. So I changed the settings in the game and on my Elgato. So hopefully, you guys can probably hear me better because I turned my volume way up. But just let me know how it sounds, otherwise I'll just fix it again. But we're gonna board the ship, and just so you guys know, I did record this upcoming part earlier, but since the audio was messed up, I have to redo it. So my I might not be as surprised to some things, but just so you know, I've already played the part. I didn't want to lie and just play it off, but
I heard about your feats in the mountains. Welcome aboard the MS Lydia.
Thank you, Captain.
I still don't know if
I
their
didn't
mouths
know
are gonna
you'd be
freak
taking
out or
part
not.
in the journey, but I'm glad to have you with us. I'll have a nice cabin prepared for you immediately.
The
Thank you.
constable will not be joining us. He
I
has
will too.
other
Shut up.
duties.
I want to.
That's too bad.
I'm going
I
to.
would have loved to hear about his adventures from the man himself.
See?
I'd like to accept your offer, but unfortunately, higher powers prevent it.
Thanks to
I
this
am sorry to
asshat.
hear that. We are by no means full, and have plenty of room for one more passenger.
The constable just wants to have a quick look around and then leave before we set sail. When will that be?
In about 15 minutes.
There you have it, constable.
May I ask how to get to the cargo hold?
Oh, signori, there are much nicer places on
But
board.
I like the
But
cargo
I'm
hold.
interested in the cargo hold.
Why is that?
One of the trunks seems suspicious to me. Someone could be hidden in it.
You... you want to imply that the most brilliant and probably richest thief in all of Europe is stowing away in a trunk?
Yeah.
That's not his style.
How do
That's
you
what
know?
makes
Unless
it more
you're him.
likely that it's not him, but a copycat who's behind all this. And the copycat's style might include doing whatever it takes, like hiding in a trunk if they've lost the ticket.
Oh, come now.
Actually, it would be possible for a registered passenger to board the ship without a ticket.
What do you mean?
You can't buy a ticket for the Lydia at the counter. You book
I
the
did.
ship in advance. We know the names of all the passengers. As long as a passenger is on the guest list, we let them board the ship. Doesn't matter if they have a ticket or not.
And did any of the passengers board without a ticket?
I couldn't say. We ask for a name and check it on the list. The tickets are no more than souvenirs for the passengers.
So much for your trunk theory.
Regardless of
So
what
you're
you
paying
say,
more for the
I
ticket.
would still like to examine the cargo hold.
All right then, if you like. But
Well,
we'll meet
Zelda
here again
would.
in 10 minutes. Captain De Conti, before we depart, I'd like to send 2 telegrams.
Why
Certainly,
two?
Inspector.
Again,
Cargo
the
hold
mouth!
is over there.
Again!
You can enter
Crap, I
through
spilled
a
my
door
water.
on the forecastle. The horn will sound twice, 5 minutes before we set off. That's the signal for all the dock workers to leave the ship.
Understood, Captain.
Follow me to the bridge.
Why
We'll
with
send
the
your
mouth?
telegrams
Why?
from there.
This did not happen last. In the
My
first
time is
chapter.
running out. If I don't find anything in the cargo hold, my cruise will be over before it even begins.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to the cargo hold, take a look.
Oh,
Okay, if you can barely see anything, I can see just as much.
oh, what's this? Aha.
A flashlight. Have you ever seen one?
That's the young woman's cabinet. Apparent at Daddy's expense.
Whoops. I shouldn't have skipped through that, but. Examine.
Hello? Come on out.
We're
The
gonna open
game's
it.
up. I'm opening the trunk.
And nothing. That's really suspicious.
Hello?
And something breaks. Ghosts, I tell you. Am I moving? Oh. I can't see. What is going on? I can't not see. I'm moving him? Oh, okay. Wow, they put him in a great spot. Okay. This way? I cannot see. Is it this way? Yep. We'll examine it.
The shards are... Phew. I startle too easily.
I do too, sometimes. Oh! Who was that? Last time I didn't see a face. This time... And a gunshot. Okay. I'm gonna be silent. There's no point. That's not being silent, Constable. Okay, we'll pull the cloth. We'll use it with that. And kick it. Oh, whoops. Not yet, because we're still kind of tied up. I get it. I get it, Constable. What is it in there? Saws? Crane. And I don't really know what happens here. Shaky, shaky. RKO out of nowhere! Like, I want to know his thought process sometimes.
Damn.
Because I really don't get it sometimes.
It would be best if no one found out about this.
Okay, examine the pipe.
There's some blood and hair stuck to the pipe. Hair I really can't afford to lose.
The back of your head is perfectly fine.
I'll hold it on the blood-spattered end. After all, we already know who the victim.
Oh, you know who the victim is. But who is the perpetrator? Random quick cutscene. Why? Metal pipe. Sorry that I'm doing this so soon. But
I should be careful. The gunman may still be nearby.
I already went through it and it's just like pointless, easy puzzles, so. Hello? Gunman? Are you here? Yep.
What are you up to, Zelna?
That's just weird.
I wanted to determine whether the gun had been fired recently, Inspector.
I mean, what are you doing on the ship?
I was jumped in the cargo hold.
Of course you were.
I was. Why are you pointing a gun at me?
Look, careful how you hold it. There could be fingerprints on the end.
Surely you don't expect me to believe you.
I was inspecting the trunk. I found it in the cargo hold, and it was clear that someone had hidden inside it to board the ship.
Some people are willing to go to great lengths to be a part of this journey.
Indeed. Whoever it was, they struck me on the head from behind with the pipe while I was looking for clues. Oh, and they shot at me as well.
No, they didn't.
Ridiculous. You wanted to come along.
They just
Orders
shot.
be damned, and so you found a way to stay here. I should throw you overboard.
I would have dreamed up something less painful.
True. That doesn't look good.
You look fine to me.
See? And there's a bullet wedged in a wooden crate down there. I don't have a gun.
The doctor should have a look at it.
Yes, you should. And you
Come with
shouldn't
me.
give me creepy looks. Because I don't like you. You just magically went through the door.
Inspector Legrand and Constable Zelna. So you have decided to join us on our journey after
Not by
all.
choice.
So it would seem. We are searching for Dr. Gebhardt.
I'm just fine, Captain Conte.
The Conte.
I'm in control. I can manage.
You can't
10
manage your
days.
mouth.
He absolutely must wake me at 9:45.
Certainly, madam.
Absolutely.
I shall see that he does.
And now I shall return to my chambers. You'll be in the bar tonight at 10, Inspector.
If that's what you wish.
It will be spectacular. I promise.
I can't even, like, really concentrate because I focus on their mouths now.
The fresh sea air and perhaps a glass of champagne to many.
Nah, she's fine.
But I'm glad that you decided to join us on our journey to Cairo.
Not quite voluntarily.
So he says.
I was jumped from behind.
But
Well then.
no, that is,
Dr. Gebhardt should have a look at him, Captain DeConti.
of course. Please, have a seat in the saloon, Constable Zelna. I'll summon the doctor.
Laid back sometimes. and
Doctor.
Not
there you
overdone.
are. Our brave Constable Zelna
Hi, old
was
lady.
attacked.
Struck on the head.
Oh,
Yes, I
Sit
know who
down,
that
please.
old lady is.
now, please.
The killer
Tell
grandma.
me exactly what happened.
I got
I think
jumped.
you've got a stowaway on board. I was jumped.
Intolerable. I'll have the crew search every nook and cranny of the ship.
Again,
And of course,
cranny.
Mr. Zelna, you are cordially invited to travel as our special guest.
Good to know that at least
Thank
one
you.
man doesn't want to throw me overboard.
The
Is it
grand.
bad?
Yes, it hurts a lot.
I spoke with Dr. Gebhardt.
He suffered a violent
he's-
blow to the back of the head.
Never
I
mind.
cannot really say how bad it is.
But I can. It really hurts.
You know because
Why
it's said it
didn't
in all
anyone
caps.
come looking for me? Didn't anyone notice that I didn't come back from the cargo hold?
We did search for you, but we couldn't find you.
Who was supposed to search the cargo hold?
Constable Oliver. I'll have a talk with him about that later.
I should hope so.
You better.
How many fingers do you see?
Fingers?
Mr. Zelna.
3 fingers.
Okay.
I just had to. The
Where
the
are
option
we?
was
And
there.
what time is it? I must have been out for ages.
It's just after 8 p.m.
Well,
You just missed dinner. But We'll all meet here in the saloon at 10 o'clock to have a drink together.
Yay!
Treating the passengers personally is a
Not Mountain
tradition
Dew.
I will not break, even on this unusual journey.
You're all right now, Constable.
Yeah, sure.
The bleeding has stopped and the wound looks good. You may have a mild concussion.
I hate
You
concussions.
just need a good night's sleep. And tomorrow, your only worries will be a headache and an impressive bump.
I wish the doctor would have told me that when I had my concussion. But no. I was out for weeks on end.
That's a good enough reason to celebrate. Enough about crooks and thieves. From now on,
My glass
you
has
can
nothing
start
in it.
to enjoy your free cruise.
Thank you.
Inspector,
What?
a dark shadow. Upper deck, just now.
Go, let's have a look.
Yeah, that happens.
I'll join you.
Me too.
No, you stay here.
You
No.
want to make this an argument?
Let's make it an argument. Come on, Inspector. I may be old and crotchety, but I have a metal pipe and I will beat the shit out of you.
Robert, go to the Baroness and don't let her out of your sight. Zellner, you're coming to the port side. Doctor, you go to starboard. I'll start at the forecastle and work my way back to the two of you. Understood?
But
Why are you having him look? He's a doctor. He doesn't do
Baroness von
stuff like that.
Trebitz.
Jeez.
Hello? Baroness von Trebitz? Open the door.
She doesn't have to do anything you want her.
Dr. Gebhard insisted on coming along. But now he doesn't seem to be sure if that was a good idea.
You're literally...
All right, Doc. I'm off.
oh no, I'm not going on a manhunt all by myself.
Good idea. The doctor is actually smart. Which is weird to say that because they go to school for a lot of years. So. Are you gonna throw up?
Are you okay? Maybe you had better take a rest, in case the blow was more severe.
I'm okay.
You just look...
Zellner, up here.
Come on. I think it came from up there.
Where else would it... I don't know about you, Zellner. I do like you, though, but it's kind of an oddball.
Sure, you just wanted to get a breath of fresh air.
What are you doing?
Zellner, look who we have here.
Well, if that's not our shadow.
And our stowaway.
Spent any time hiding in a trunk recently?
Me do nothing.
He claims to be part of the crew. Just wanted to get some fresh air.
Of course.
What is going on?
The Baroness won't open the door, sir.
Understood. Take him to the detention cell, Robert.
Fish deck. Wow. You're not gonna question him? Nothing? Nothing at all.
You were right. There was a stowaway.
Yes, but he can't be the Raven. He's too young.
Right, but that doesn't mean that the Raven isn't lurking here as well.
What was that?
A shot!
It came from one of the cabins.
Oh, which cabin? The Baroness.
no. Baroness von Trebitz?
Is she dead?
Baroness! Open the door!
Wow. Is she dead?
Step aside, please.
We have a murder on our hands, gentlemen.
Where's
Arizona.
a gunshot
The
wound?
murderer still has to be nearby.
Where's the gunshot wound? Please, tell me.
There's practically no one on deck. Anyone who's outside is a suspect. This time, we'll get him. Zellner, are you okay?
Yes. Come on. We have to.
Now you ask. No.
Zellner,
No, no, no.
Zellner, murder.
No, no, no. Don't you die on me, Zellner. We still have a chapter after this, apparently. Okay. Okay. I have no idea what just happened. I'm just as confused as you guys probably are, because just a lot of stuff happened. There was a gunshot, the Baroness is dead, but I didn't see a gunshot wound. She didn't have a pulse, but what?
Ah, you awake? Sleep well, did you?
I guess.
I like to sleep late when I take a cruise.
While everyone else is hard at work.
Oh, shut up.
Have you arrested anyone yet?
You mean besides the Arab?
He could hardly have committed the murder. You must have been with him when it happened.
We heard the shot on the forecastle. I locked our friend in the detention cell in the cargo hold, and then went up to assist Legrand. You were already sleeping the sleep of the just.
Oh, shut up.
I didn't pass out last night because of the blow to my head, did I?
Seems unlikely. Inspector Legrand thinks you were drugged.
But how?
By the
The
captain.
champagne.
Who gave you the glass of champagne?
Captain De Conti.
Interesting.
Progression of events.
What's the state of play? How was the Baroness killed?
The Baroness was shot in the chest at close range. We'll know more once the doc finishes examining the body in the medical centre.
Okay, I didn't see
no
anything.
one saw anything suspicious.
No one saw a shadowy raven leaving the Baroness's cabin, if that's what you mean. A lot of people heard the gunshot. Inspector Legrand wants to question the passengers again this morning once they've all calmed down, and he's had a chance to examine the evidence.
Besides the Arab, has anyone else aroused your suspicion?
No. Seconds after the
Captain.
alarm went off, the decks were swarming with frightened passengers.
Yes. A clever way to stay incognito during the commotion.
But we still have our primary suspect, the Raven.
You really think he's returned?
Well, I think that no one knows as much about the Raven as Legrand.
But still,
True.
it all seems so incredible.
Glass of champagne.
About the champagne, shouldn't it be possible to find traces of the tranquilizer in the glass?
That is exactly what Legrand is trying to do.
Without a laboratory?
Oh, he's got a lab. His cabin is packed with all the latest forensic stuff.
Of course
It's
it
quite
is.
impressive what the inspector can do.
A competent man, no doubt. And surprisingly well prepared.
And diligent. He's been at it all night with his brushes and tinctures and glasses and everything, working like a man possessed. I wouldn't want to be the Raven now.
Evidence
I suppose
at the
that
crime
you
scene.
and Legrand inspected the crime scene and the surroundings.
Of course. And we already hit the jackpot. The murder weapon.
Really?
How?
Where did you find it?
On the gangway. The gangway for boarding the ship folds up and hooks onto the hull when it's not being used. The murderer probably wanted to throw the gun into the sea. He casually dropped it overboard.
But it landed on the gangway.
Bad luck.
But Legrand and I were on the side deck right after the shot. There was no one there.
Maybe the murderer threw the gun away later. We recovered it in the early hours.
I think I'll look for Inspector Legrand now.
Do what you think's best.
You won't get rid of me. I'm here to stay, Constable Oliver.
Aha.
Be that as it may, Inspector Legrand ordered me to guard the cargo hold with our special guest. That's fine by me. Inspector Legrand may be able to get by without sleep for days on end, but not me.
Me either.
It's not easy playing with the big boys, Constable Zellner.
No, it certainly isn't.
Okay, I'm gonna end this episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Things are getting somewhere. I don't know where. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. Things are getting exciting. Stuff is happening. People are dying. Guns are going off. And it's just awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoy this game as much as I do. And hopefully you guys will continue to join me on this journey. And hopefully we can find out who the Raven really is. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you next time from the other side of the screen. Stay awesome.